wanted to be like his daddy. His daddy wasn't a father. His mama wasn't a mother. He tells her I love her. They fuss and fight, acting confused. Fist strike because they refuse to use a rubber. She prays to God, hoping that the devil will rebuke him and he will no longer abuse his daughter. You see, there is a repetitive circle of life that continues. The kids' parents brought them into this world as young seeds at the age of 16, not knowing anything about the aftermath they have created, rehabilitating the word love. Their son had lazy, horrible habits in life and thought his mom moved too fast. The daughter's mom was always lost, always curious about what and why the impulsive screams come through the door at 1:30 a.m. because she cries nights and nights and nights because her father thinks her body's an everlasting punching bag. He strikes because his fist is God controller. Her flesh to go from day to night. At times her flesh stays in a new moon in the cloudy blue skies. Her son was never asleep, just like her with her mother, on late nights, on the cloudy blue skies. Because the more shots he drinks, the more strikes he attends to his daughter's body. She eventually goes in to find out what has been going on. She opens the door, leaving a small miniature crack, and she sees her parents forming adultery. She notices her father refusing the word stop, just stop. Noticing bruises on her neck like Negroes on nooses. My father is a rapist, is what she says every night before she goes to bed to ease the pain. But what she does not know is that the pain in the vision is permanent. She never thought that her father would think her daughter would look better than the mother. So since she is so special now, he treats her like a woman. On late nights, when the brother and the mother is asleep, he creeps, taps tender and gently on the light pink painted door. He kisses on the forehead and says, I love you, and you're so special. He pulls back the cotton square Cinderella comforter, rises up a satin red gown to turn your front upside down, pulls a panties past the kneecaps, insert his index, takes it out, licks his fingerprints, drops his dickers, and takes his daughter's virginity. She bleeds bloody like Mary, but she thinks she's special now. She thinks her daddy cares, so she enjoys her daddy's palm drifting slowly through her hair, so she wants to find more love from different men. And she wants to marry them all because they're just nice enough to give her money for love when she stays out at late nights past her bedtime. His son was never asleep, just like her with her mother. On late nights at 1:30 a.m., he exits his room and leaves and puts his ear on the door and hears the moans and groans and breath weakening. And since he does not have any role models, he tugs his dead body, tail of his shirt, and exclaims, I want to be just like my daddy when I get older. I want to be just like daddy.
Is that based upon a true story, man?
Nuh-uh. I was just thinking of something to write because I just enjoy. I wanted to expand my poetry, so I just chose to write a narrative. So
that's a very heavy one, man.
Thank you.
It ain't one that you just sit there and have the kids sit up and just drink. Right now, we're down here, Discovery Green, Houston, Texas, and here are the people that hold it down on the spoken words. The cats from Metafour. Tell everybody your names.
My name is Lance Alexander Cook, Lance Crook, Crook the Villain, whatever you want to call me.
Okay, your name?
Jerome Madison.
Jerome Madison in the building.
My name is Joshua Wynn.
Josh? Okay, let me ask y'all, man, the spoken word scene down here, what's it like? Because when we talk about spoken word in Houston, the names keep popping up enough that I had to look for the Metafour cats.
It's good, man. I mean, spoken word is cool down in Houston, but we don't get a lot of recognition. But we do now, because we, as a whole, we went to Chicago last year, DMV, killed it. The year before that, we came in last place, so people wasn't really feeling Houston. And we came, and we put our shit on the map.
Okay.
So people look at us way differently now. So now you can say you from Houston and you a poet.
And then they'll look at you and be like, don't mess with those boys.
Yeah, you killed it.
Don't mess with Texas.
Real talk.
That's right. What do you have to say to that?
I've been writing poetry ever since I've been 9 years old, so it helps me, like, every time I listen to hip hop, it just helps me want to write more. And Metaphor Houston, it made me learn imagery from writing more, putting more lyrics in my poems, and helping me out and knowing different definitions.
Let me ask you, what's the importance of writing versus just coming off the dome?
Writing is when you take time, is when you put more ambition in your writing, is when you put your emotions on paper. And when you just coming off the dome, you just going off the top and just speaking what's on your mind.
Okay.
When it comes to writing, you edit it, it's like 50 million drafts, and you gotta polish it.
So you do 50 drafts on each poem?
Well, I mean, a lot of drafts, there's a lot of editing involved. It's a lot.
Now, let me ask you, do you sit up there and hear somebody and be like, and go back and like I gotta rewrite. You do?
Like a lot of times, do a lot of
Every day. Okay.
a lot of poems. Poets, they come up there and then they spit something really crazy, and then it throws you off because like, oh, I can't compete with that. So it makes you want to get better and better.
Now, you know, I've been around the country and I've been asking people, I said, is there a Texas style towards spoken word? Is there a Houston style? And the word that I keep hearing, they said, in Houston, people make their words count. That precision is what you're all about. Would you agree with that, or do y'all, do you chop and screw it or something like that? Yeah, chop and screw. Hey, I'm on the mic.
That's more
everybody.
That's more of the hip hop scene, you know what I'm saying? But as far as Houston goes, man, we just do what we do. Like, we keep it original in Houston. We don't bite nobody else's stuff, you know what I'm saying? Houston do their own thing, and they're gonna keep doing their own thing.
Can you all give us maybe a little sample?
You talking about poetry?
Whatever you want to do.
Rap?
Whatever you feel is gonna move the crowd. I just know they told me to come talk to the Metafour people. They said don't leave without talking to them.
Alright, well, I'm from Houston. Mike stay bruising. Lyrically rap cats, you niggas is backwards. You ass back like, who really want me to cap back? When I clap it, cats niggas is underground. That's a rap. I spit raps, you don't really want that, boy. Lyrical assassin, blasting, bloody mic passing, bloody pool splashing. Any nigga really wanted with us, I ask him like, do you really want to take that chance? Lance Cook on the mic, you want to have your last dance like, I'm so far ahead, let me bring back the last dance. Lance Cook, take you out half your stance. If you think you got half a plan, niggas should erase what they said the last time. Lance Crook got the last line, because I'm always with the best grime. I got the best rhyme, niggas don't really want it with us. I'll wipe the rest of their mind. Like, these niggas was brainwashed by society, my niggas is lyrical assassins, dog. I'm a Van Dyke, like, who really wanted with me? I'm the illest that you could ever see. I'm iller than you could ever be.
I was greeted with the burst of humidity and family. My mother's eyes started to overflow with tears, but I was too afraid to feel that emotion. For the timeless connection with my mother and her relatives overwhelmed me. For I could not relate to those related to me. As through the course of the trip, I could not read the mystical signs of adventure in my mind, cannot measure the dialect of a young homeless girl whose feet was black in the dead insect, so all I could do was nod and give her money. 14 years it took me to realize I've lost my eyes, and I can tell the agony in my father's eyes and the demise of a lost child, and now how hard to try to search for me, now how hard to try to pull on my roots, I am forever lost. Let's go.
Right, appreciate that. Metafour in the building. We'll be on the lookout for y'all. Okay. Representing H-Town.